Hi guys, so first thing I want to say is thank you for checking out my blog. This is my blog, heytheredarling.com. Um, the reason that I wanted to do a quick video is just I wanted to introduce myself so you guys can kind of get to know me and feel me out a little better and get to know my personality, because I want you guys to be able to read my work and just feel me and hear my personality through it or whatever. I want you to feel like you're reading one of your homegirls' text messages or something. But yeah, so my name is Vomaris. Everybody called me V. In Spanish, my family called me V Maris, Mari, V Mari. Um, this blog, I originally started it last year, like around January of 2016, and then I only posted a few things, and in April, I hit a little roadblock and just completely stopped. And then my first post was about a few weeks ago, but I'm back and I'm better, so it's cool. Um, when I first started this blog, I decided not to tell anybody. The reason that I didn't tell anybody, I was just too worried about the opinions. Sadly, we're living in times where strangers are kind of your biggest supporters. So that's how I did it. When I first started it, I was like, you know what, let me just start networking with people that I don't know and people that don't know me, and that's just how it works. And people are just much friendlier. But when it's people that you know, somebody always has something to say. And the state of mind that I was in then, I actually gave a fuck. Heads up, I cursed like a sailor. I'm trying not to do that in this video. But yeah, a year ago, I didn't, I cared about that. Now I don't care. Is that a bad thing? No, I mean it with no negativity at all. It takes a lot for a person to finally reach a place in their mind, in their life, that they just do whatever it is that they want to do without questioning and without worrying about the opinion of others and stuff like that. So, yeah, when I first wanted to do it, I had like 90% of my friends, close friends saying, yo, do it. And when they would read the stuff that I did do, it's like, oh my God, I really like what you wrote, etc. And then I had like a 10% that was like, why? Why would you blog? Or what are you going to blog about? But I don't get it. What's the point? Or, what does it have to do with anything or me or my career? And I'm like, the fuck? I just want to blog. So, and it sucked that I just told you guys 90% said yes and 10% said no. And I was dwelling and letting that 10% just eat at me. Yo, fuck the 10%, yo. So, whatever. But no disrespect, to any of my friends. That's why you go to people for opinions. But now I'm at a point where it's like my opinion is the number one opinion that I value, and my family and stuff like that. I am one of six. My family means the world to me. My parents raised six kids, yo, and I love my siblings. I love my parents. I love my daughter. I have a 7-year-old. I love my hubby. You a real one, yo. I love you. But yeah, so I live in the Bronx right now. I used to live in Far Rockaway, Queens, New York. And growing up, I kind of lived in like a very, like, when you come from a small town or a small neighborhood or whatever, that's just kind of in this bubble. Like, that's how I felt. Like, I was raised in like a little bubble. And I never sat there and told myself, by the way, I'm so sorry, but I hear this tick tick sound is driving me crazy in the camera. If you guys hear it, I am so sorry. I don't know how to control it. But yeah, so growing up, I don't remember ever having like that state of mind of like, yo, though there's like such a bigger world out there and for you to explore and for you to explore with your kids. And I don't remember ever feeling that way. I don't remember ever having like this crazy goal. I mean, when I was 15, I always wanted to work for like fashion. When I went to college, I went to school fashion marketing and merchandising, but I ended up signing up to like the wrong college the first time because there was an issue and they were gonna have like a teach out, and I was just like, what are my credits even gonna count? A bunch of shit. But whatever. So I remember being 15 years old and I wanted to work in fashion. And you remember, I don't know if they still do it, but in the magazine, that page that shows you the photographer, the editor, and, everything, the marketing, the publisher, everything. I used to fucking call these magazines and to sit there and ask them, like, how can I get a job there? And I was like 15 years old. And I remember being on hold and not having patience and, they wouldn't answer or whatever. And I would leave voice messages and I'm like, yo, what if somebody would have actually answered that phone and, gave me the opportunity? My life could have went a whole different route. But whatever. I think that's probably like the little moment that I had that I actually had some realistic dream or whatever. But we are living in times where, social media can be a little harsh and technology is taking over, and we need to install that whole dream big and stuff into our children. Like, I try to tell my daughter every day, what do you want to be when you grow up? Right now it's a firefighter, but if tomorrow she said a magician, like, we're going to get her them classes and she's going to learn how to pull a rabbit out of a hat, but it's just because we just have to teach our children, like, there's such a big world and it's okay. I'm a Pisces, first of all. I'm a big daydreamer. I have such a broad imagination, and I'm still young, so there's things that I want to do, and I want to inspire my daughter. I want to inspire my family. I want to inspire others. I want to be inspired by others. That is the biggest, motivation is very contagious. Like, you can sit in a room with somebody. I love, like, don't get me around one of those people that's like a philosophical speaker. Like, my brother, he's actually one of those people that he could sit there and talk about we can go from talking about a screwdriver to who made the screwdriver and how it became a drill, and we will go on for hours talking about that stuff. But I eat that shit. Like, I love, engaging in conversations with people that just feed your brain, and I want people to get that with my blog. I want you guys to pick my brain a little bit, and like I said, one day it might be something lifestyle related, one day it might be something I saw on the subway, one day it might be something regarding mommyhood, or a DIY craft, or I decided to paint my bed a different color, I decided to paint my closet or my pantry or whatever, anything. But yeah, so this is just kind of a heads up of what my blog would be about. I hope you guys, come visit me more often. I will try to figure out a way of keeping everybody updated with my posts, like maybe on social media. Maybe I'll pick a day so I don't, kind of overwhelm myself or take on too much or anything like that. Maybe I'll have 2-3 days where I'll have a set date on what I talk about. Excuse me. But yeah. So again, thank you for visiting my blog. And I will end this with focus on you until the focus is on you, like they say. Just worry about yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Take care of your parents. Don't worry about what other people are saying about you. Do what the hell you want to do, yo. If you are grown and you living with your parents, yo, no judgment. But if you grown and you living with your parents and you're not taking care of them, I'm judging you. Because I know that we are living in crazy tough times, and it's okay to be with your parents until you're grown and ready to get out and not have to be in debt. But if you're living with your parents and you're not taking care of them, come on, man, you got to do better. I'm sorry. Like, your parents take care of you, you take care of them. And if anybody ever does anything big for you and it meant the world to you and you don't know how to repay them back, it's cool. Pay it forward. That's it. Oh my goodness. I'm definitely ending this video now. So again, thank you for visiting my blog today, and I hope you enjoy what you read. If you did like what you read and you follow me on Instagram, please write a comment on what you thought. Thank you. Hi guys. No, let me stop. What's with the blurred vision? Like, the fuck? Do I need glasses or something? Like, what is going on? Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust the camera. It's a little weird. And here we go. Can you see me? No, you can't. It's fucking annoying. Seriously, I don't know how celebrities do this video shit. My gosh. And action. Let me stop. Pose. You're kind of able to. What the fuck, yo? Yeah. I just. Hijo de la gran puta. Yeah, I can't. Also, when you read my stuff, you kind of get a little bit of who I am. And when you read this, you gotta take the lid off. You had one job, babe.